Hey all, we are now watching The Last of Us, episode 3. So in the last episode, we saw Tess's death, and we were very sad that Anna Torv has left us so soon. She's a fabulous actress, and she did a wonderful job. And we just heard that the actor that plays Tess in the game just passed away. The actress that played her, at the age of 45, died from cancer. So young. Fuck cancer.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer does fucking suck.
Yeah.
So we see, Tess's death. We saw our first glimpse at the clickers. They did a wonderful job on them. The clickers look straight out of the game, and they sound like them, and they did a fabulous job having the two elements together of practical and prosthetics, and just like it looks great. In the meantime, we saw like the Indonesian side of things, the outbreak. So I'm curious to see if we'll see another flashback in this. I'm hoping we'll see more Anna Torv because she's such a good actress, and I feel like they wouldn't waste her, and they might get another flashback between her and Joel that the games never showed. And we know that they're now heading to Bill's, which is different than in the game, because in the game they're heading to Tommy's. Just FYI for people who are not up to date. But in the show, they don't know where Tommy is, so he wants to head out west. So they're doing things a little different here, which is interesting, to say the least. Yeah, so we know when they're meeting Bill. I don't remember who they casted for Bill. Probably another famous actor. We're going to see Ellie and Joe develop here, because it's just those two now. No more trio. Let's get around it.
Yeah.
My cat even jumped up, and she's out. She jumps on just to leave. Oh, wow, they're skipping so I guess no flashback this time? I love that they got the composer back from the games just to do this. Yeah.
Nice. That's how much they enjoyed working on the game.
Yeah, you can tell they trust their source material, unlike some other game adaptations.
Oh, his hand.
No flashback then.
Ooh.
He must be really heartbroken though. He couldn't kiss or hug her, couldn't even touch her because she's infected. The last second. Do you know how old he is in real life?
Late 40s, I think.
So he's portraying like a 46-year-old man. Sorry, 56-year-old man here. Because it's been 20 years since the events.
You want your jacket back?
Oh, he gave it to her though. I just realized the jacket.
When I've been in the woods, more bugs than I thought.
Really trying to make conversation with a man who's...
Look, I've been thinking about...
I want your sorries.
I wasn't gonna say I'm sorry. Truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Makes a good point.
A simple nod.
Yeah. Though I don't remember him picking up magazines for his rifle.
How much longer?
5-hour hike.
We can manage that.
I like how she's in charge. Yeah, we can manage it. I'm in charge. I'm the one that determined the pace. I like the little detail. You can see the paint falling off the bridge because nobody's maintaining it.
And all the grass is grown now.
But maybe they found a bridge that just had paint that was gone.
Someone shot at me and missed.
See, that's cool. Shoot back?
Yeah.
You get him?
No, I missed too. That's more often than you think.
Because you suck at shooting, or like in general?
But I thought it was like The Walking Dead, where everyone gets perfect headshots.
You know, seeing as it's just the two of us, I was thinking I should
This is yet another thing where he's escorting a kid. First Baby Yoda, now this.
Don't forget that sci-fi movie we watched, Prospect.
Oh yeah, that's right, he was escorting her.
Yeah.
If we find ourselves short on gear, which I currently am, because...
No way.
He's looking for collectibles.
You ever play this one?
Mortal Kombat.
You forgot where you put your stuff.
No, I'm just zeroing in on it. In a couple of years. It's all been picked over already.
Maybe, maybe not.
I love the sets. You can see grass growing on the shelves.
Is there anything bad in here?
Or leaving here.
You.
Ah, getting funnier.
She has like a very impulsive nature. Man, if a hand grabbed her.
That's smart. She has a flashlight. Yeah.
Why does she insist on wandering off alone? Is that a stairway next to her that's been cut out? Oh yeah.
How's she gonna get back up? Oh well, Joe can pull her up.
I think she wants to find the stash first, just to one-up him.
Oh, smart.
Is that a burial or something there? There's a mound of dirt right in front of her. Jeez, the way they do those sudden moves, really terrifying. Wow, look at the design on that.
What are you doing? Oh.
You can see his eyes following the knife too. It's so creepy.
Picked over my ass.
She really wanted to learn how to kill one.
Maybe she's angry at them for what they did.
There's not much ammo out there for this thing.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly useless.
Well, if you're just gonna leave it there.
No.
What's she gonna do? Weld it? Wow, look at that. She's wearing what, like Ellie's clothes in the game. I mean, yeah, she's Ellie, but
Yeah. You fly one of those?
oh wow.
Times, sure.
So lucky.
Didn't feel like it at the time.
Dude, you got to go up in the sky.
Yeah, well, so did they.
Wow.
Then all at once?
Oh wow, they're doing an explanation.
Wasn't a monkey. I thought you went to school.
That's in school. Teaches how their shitty government failed to prevent a pandemic.
Oh, was that a reference?
Sure, but probably a basic ingredient like flour or sugar. Cereal. Pancake mix.
He said that differently. He was thinking about the.
You eat enough of it, it'll get you. By Monday, everything was gone.
Yeah, I can't imagine the chaos in those few days.
There's stuff up there you shouldn't see.
Oh, now I have to see.
I don't want you to. Serious, Ellie.
He's probably wondering, like, how did I get stuck with this girl?
Whatever it was.
Ah, Jesus.
About a week after Outbreak Day, soldiers went through the countryside, evacuated the small towns.
Evacuated?
You were going to a QZ, and you were. if there was
Evacuated.
room.
Jeez. Yeah, it's been 20 years. It's probably been picked clean.
Sick. Why not just leave him be?
Dead people can't be infected.
Wow, look at that.
Some of them were kids. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that shot too. What?
Oh.
So we are getting a... He must be a character, right? Wow. He was ready for this.
This guy, yeah. Ooh. Wow.
Everybody's been evacuated out. They left their cars too. I know this guy. He's in a comedy, right?
Ron something.
Ron
The
Swanson?
guy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go fishing.
The
That's his new plan.
music.
Smart. Might as well fill up.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, they sealed up everything.
They did. Well, primarily the pandemic was in the cities. Wait, he must be Bill, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's my guess. Why else are they focusing so much on him? Oh, that's great.
Or Frank.
But since he's a prominent actor, I think he's Bill. That man works. This is like something on Breaking Bad, honestly. Like the montage of stuff happening.
Oh, he's learning to garden and...
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta feed off something, right?
Yeah. Looks good.
Oh.
And you put it at head height, too. Oh, this is one of my favorite classics, too, music-wise. Man, he was prepared.
Home Alone infected style.
4 years later. Oh. So this is probably when he meets Joe, I'd imagine. Things are starting to look ground down. The houses all don't look as new.
Are you armed? No. Why did you take that long to answer? I don't know.
I love the shadow of him walking off. Nice detail. Actually, not nicer than I thought it would be. Oh, he's got one of those,
Did you get that?
Okay.
Cool.
Wow, this is a interesting role for him. But I've only seen him in, like, memes. So I don't really know what he's like.
And this is not an Arby's.
Arby's didn't have free lunch. It was a restaurant. You already know I'm bad at lying.
I love we're seeing stuff like this that builds on the game, like the backstory.
Although, can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure!
Thank you.
He's not used to interacting with people. He looks conflicted.
He hasn't had company in
Yeah.
a long time either.
Though we don't know who he's seen, over the past 4 years.
True.
Like killed infected, maybe a couple of raiding groups or whatever.
Look how happy he
Yeah,
is.
of course.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. I mean, that's great, but I mean, sad that, like, this had to happen.
What the fuck?
Everything tastes good when you're starving.
Yeah, but not like this.
And that means he's been starving several times.
A man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
I know I don't seem like the type.
No, you do.
Maybe it's all the paintings around his house. He seems to have a sense of style while being a end of the world type ready to go to.
He seems a bit awkward, so
Yeah.
my guess is he hasn't interacted with anyone in a long
Yeah.
time.
Actually, I do like he's like this because, normally end of the world types you expect them to be like, very bare. They don't know wines and whatever.
Is it antique?
1948.
Wow. You know how much these are worth?
Currently nothing.
Yeah, true. Oh, Linda Ronstadt.
He really has no idea how to interact with anyone. He's just standing there awkwardly. Actually, I like they add a little mistake there. He's not gonna be perfect.
It's been too long.
And then I'll leave.
Well, I'm starting to see how these two got together.
And I think I'm gonna love you for a long
These two are pretty cute together. Oh, the cutest love story.
What's your name? Bill. Go take a shower, Bill.
That was really cute.
That was very moving.
It's not often you see like gay men kiss on TV.
He looks very unsure.
Yeah. Can you imagine it's the middle of the outbreak? A random person you find is also into you too, and you're
Yeah.
both the same sexual orientation.
Plus, he hasn't seen anyone in a long time.
I don't have sex for lunches. Not even great ones.
Also, we know who's the top in this relationship. How did they meet Joe and Tess?
Oh, fuck you! Come on! Would you stop?
Do I ask for things?
Ever?
It's been 3 years later.
And the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
Well, yeah, now, but not then.
Yeah, now. I like how I agreed with him.
And I'm fixing up some of the shops. It's just the wine shop and the furniture store. And the clothing boutique.
The boutique. Because there are no friends to be had.
I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
You what?
Well, this really is just...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's Anna Torv.
Aww.
Wow, that is some horrible safety management with the guns.
Oh, you're a paranoid schizo.
I want to thank you, even if we don't end up working together.
She looks younger here too.
Really need it.
Great makeup.
We can help each other and get that gun out of my face.
Ooh, Joe is
Yeah.
he still leaves it there, pointing at him.
You were, I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life. Lives.
Frank's so into this. He's like so
Yeah.
enthusiastic.
They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
The Raiders are starting to get bald, like they know how to deal with the infected.
We'll be fine.
That goes to show you how long Joe and Tess have been together as well.
Yeah, that's true. Another 3 years later.
2013.
So it's been 10 years after the outbreak. So this is 10 years before Joe brings
Oh.
Pick it up.
I can't.
Frank stayed the same age the whole time.
Oh.
I traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Gun?
Oh no.
Little one.
A little one. Probably the revolver. Maybe that's the revolver that he uses today. Aw, that's so
They
cute.
haven't had this in so long, I'll bet.
That's so cute. Wouldn't it be too bitter coming out of the ground right there and then?
Sour, maybe.
Oh yeah,
But I'm
sour
not
is the
sure.
word I'm going for.
I'm sorry. Getting older faster than you.
I like you older.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
Oh, great line. Oh, with the sunset too in the back. That's so cinematic.
Yeah.
Right.
Something bad's gonna happen though.
Yeah.
See, Joe was right.
It took them many years. Oh, he was already.
Bill's probably awake, right?
Keeping an eye.
I love the lighting here. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
They really know how to use the lighting in this. Well, Frank obviously would be taught how to use a gun. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
the first thing Bill taught him. Okay,
That's so
Bill seems to have
dangerous.
no. Bill seems to have no idea about hiding in cover. Well, why are you standing out on the road?
Inside now! Hold on to me! I gotcha.
Yeah, why?
I'm still walking into the traps.
We got this.
Frank, call Joel. Call Joel.
He'll take care of you.
Oh, he thinks he's gonna die.
What? Did he?
But Frank was the one that got.
Oh, thank God.
Cold. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man, they were really gonna freak.
10 years later.
They were going to
My God,
bait
this
us, and like I thought he was gonna switch his name with Bill. That would have been a huge twist. They're really just baiting the game fans. He's really doing his painting. Look at that. The makeup is wonderful, though. He really looks like much older.
Ugh, this is like watching the intro to Up again. Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
That's really sad.
One orangey.
He loved to play piano and run.
Yeah.
Bill,
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day. There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart. I've made up my mind.
He wants to end it before it gets too painful.
But I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. Just give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast. You'll wear what I ask. We'll get married. Bring me to our bed. And I will fall asleep in your arms. Do you love me?
Yes.
Then love me the way I want you to.
Oh, they're using this music.
He's looking at that again.
That's how I'd like to go out too.
Make it a beautiful day for him.
They used that piece really well too in Arrival. I remember that specific piece of music from that movie. That piece is so beautiful. Fuck, then Joe comes across this. Bill must be like heartbroken. He's terrified too. You can see him shaking. I really like that. They're not showing that, you know, everyone's brave as shit. He's scared, but he's determined to do this.
Why are there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse. I'm old. I'm satisfied. And you were my purpose.
Take me to bed.
Oh, the makeup did a wonderful job making them look old and
Yeah,
you know,
and their
simultaneously.
acting is fantastic.
Yeah, these two are wonderful. Wow, they come across this.
Present day.
So he has the password, at least.
That's nice of them to tell them.
That's a great way of showing.
Oh, Frank even drew him.
Oh, you see the mold on it. Oh, it's been a while.
To whomever, but probably Joel. I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps.
Wow, this is a change from the game.
Anything you need. Use them to keep.
And there's so much heartbreak in this show. Oh, he's got a car. No battery, I think. That's what he's trying to talk about. Oh. He left them... Wow, he left them all the equipment.
Oh.
Show me your arm.
You can see the scab there.
Just finished making it. You don't tell anyone about your condition. They see that bite mark, they won't think it through, they'll just shoot you. Rule 3.
That's fair.
Do what I say.
This guy was a genius.
For a few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
Smart.
80s.
I wonder if you'll see somebody on the
Dude.
camera.
No.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be something that he has to run with. Again with the montage scene.
They have hot water. I'm taking a shower, and then you're showering. Seriously.
Oh, a gun?
Yeah. Don't. Rule number 1 of guns: don't point it at somewhere you don't want it. You know.
Well, don't you look pretty?
Shut up.
Nice.
Wait, is that deodorant?
No.
Like how worried about that. Okay, they threw everything in the truck. Smart. Oh, jeez, that
First time in a car.
It's like a spaceship.
No, it's like a piece of
Spaceship
shit.
reference.
It'll get, I
Spaceship?
think.
I'll explain later.
Oh, no, wait. No, leave it. Leave it. Oh, this is good. This is Linda Ronstadt. You know who Linda Ronstadt is?
Wow, they moved on with the storyline. Nice, very cinematic shot. Nick Offerman,
Nick
that's his name.
Offerman.
That's his name. I was trying to, the whole episode I was trying to figure out what his name was, but
I said Ron.
that's
It
his
was
character
Ron.
name from Anchorman, I'm pretty sure.
Shit. So
Oh, that's
sorry.
funny. Oh, jeez, that episode.
That was emotionally draining.
A whole lifetime passed in that episode, and nothing happened in that episode at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, for those who are seeking action, they're probably like, but where's the, shoot with the clickers or whatever. This is a really good episode, though. Wow. That was, and they never meet Bill and Frank again. They just disappear off screen.
I'm so exhausted.
Yeah, that was emotionally exhausting, watching that whole episode.
I really thought
jeez.
one of them was going to be killed by a clicker or...
Yeah.
But no, it's a disease that took him away at the end. Wasn't some infected or some raider.
Seems like he was advocating that, I mean, it's literally the end of the world. At that point, you should be allowed to kill yourself, right? Allowed to decide when to die with dignity. That's a thing that's been still debated in a lot of countries, yeah. About if it's legal or ethical, but in general, I think that people decide that, and you have like a life-threatening condition. Why wouldn't you let them decide on this? It's sad.
He was so active too.
Yeah, he would.
Played the piano. He loved to go running. You could tell that he was a lot more fit than Bill.
He was definitely the extrovert of the relationship.
Bill? He was
Frank.
more... Oh, yeah, extroverted.
Yeah. Frank had no idea how to interact with him at first.
Bill.
Oh, sorry. Bill had no idea how to interact with him at first.
I don't remember them from the games.
You meet him in the game. Joe meets him briefly. Okay, the spoiler alert for people who've never played the games. So they meet Bill. They're trying to get a truck in the town. They first meet by an upside down trap. Bill's trap gets them, and then runs into Bill, and then they know each other. And then it's like, you owe me. And then Bill was just pissed. And then we actually get a brief interaction about Frank.
I remember.
Like he hung himself or something. I don't remember the exact details. And then, but clearly in the show, because the show is just an adaptation. They're not going to make it exact. Because in a game, there's going to be constant fighting and stuff like that. And this, it looks like they avoided it by just sticking to a story about humans.
More human story, yeah.
Yeah, The Last of Us is a zombie. Well, I don't want to say zombie. Okay, infected zombie, whatever. Infected story. It's like a new take on it, but at the end of the day, humans are the ones that are the focus of the story, not the infected. As cool as they are.
I'm really glad that we got a show like this where we can see. Well, it's also well written and well directed and well acted.
Yeah. Of course, I suspect seeing that scene, there's going to be a lot of... I'm going to hear like the occasional comment like, oh, they're forcing people who are gay to, kiss each other. I'm like, yeah, but how do you think gay people feel?
It actually felt... Oh, well. It felt very natural. Like, his awkwardness was, from my interpretation, Bill's awkwardness seemed like not only was it because he hasn't interacted with someone in a while, but he was also attracted to him.
Yeah. He was like...
So...
When he brought him the clothes, I was like, oh, he's really... He likes him.
It felt very natural.
He brought him clothes.
Yeah. So I wasn't surprised.
And plus, he was probably lonely. He just didn't realize it until he ran into somebody who was nice. And, with the end of the world going on, what else can he do? But I was thinking of that specific scene in the middle it's gonna be problematic for some people, I suspect. They're like, this wasn't in the game.
I enjoyed it.
But
fine.
It's fine.
We enjoyed it. We both enjoyed the episode. We were both very engaged and emotional and sad.
Yeah, that scene where they started playing the music and he's pushing his wheelchair around. I forgot the name of that music, but let me find it real quickly. But it's from Arrival. I remember that music specifically because they used it several times in Arrival. Amy Adams talking about his,
even just you mentioning it is
yeah.
making me all emotional.
Arrival music. On the Nature of Daylight by Max. Yeah, okay. That's the music. Yeah, this piece is super famous. When I heard that, oh man, it broke me. That was such a beautiful piece of music. It's so fitting for that too. So fitting. And it makes perfect sense. Why would he let him die? He would die with him. Might as well.
Yeah, what else can he do?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I didn't mean it that way. I meant like he felt it was time to go with him.
Yeah.
Time to go, and he could go with him.
It made perfect sense the second, like, you did the whole bottle, didn't you? So I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was not surprised either.
Yeah, that was like, of course he did. You know, they're both old. It's the end of the world. Like, who cares? I got nobody. And they got Joel now, since they gave Joel all their stuff. That was so to Joel, this is a pit stop, but to Bill and Frank, it was a lifetime. So.
But it also gave some perspective for Joe, because that letter finally convinced Joe that there was somebody worth watching.
Yeah, when he read that, he was thinking about Tess and now Ellie. So he's switching his perspective a little on Ellie, because you can see Joe is a broken man, completely broken by all the years. Not to mention now, just recently Tess, you know, dying now, so he's probably even more like inside mentally messed up.
They were together for so long.
Yeah, it was like 10 years at least.
2007 when they had that lunch scene together.
Jeez. So yeah, they've been together a while.
A long time.
And now we see them explain, I'm gonna go find Tommy. Now they're following the game here where they're saying we're gonna go find Tommy. He was a former Firefly. You know, that was totally dialogue out of the game, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I'm not.
I don't remember at all.
It sounded like dialogue from the game. So wow, and there was like what, one infected and a whole, two infected. One guy getting his shotgun up, and Ellie killing her first infected.
I wonder if Ellie doing that, she was putting her anger on the clicker, not only for Tess, but maybe we'll see what happened to her friend before, because she has some hidden anger there that we haven't really seen.
Yeah, I think she wanted revenge for
Tess and maybe her friend
Riley. Yeah, now just to be, we're actually for this part we never played the DLC, so we have no idea what happened with Riley. We only have a vague idea.
A vague idea.
I have a vague idea that something bad happened to Riley. That's my only.
We won't mention it for those who haven't seen.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can speculate out of that.
Ow.
So wow, that was a very human episode.
And what did you mean by spaceship in the car?
Oh, okay. So when she made a reference to Spaceship, because in Last of Us 2, Joel brought her to this museum, and then he put her in the spaceship capsule they had there. Yeah, there was that scene. That was like one of the best scenes in that. I hope they redo it for the show. That scene was so beautiful. I think they're hinting at building it up. Since we now know that they confirmed the season 2, they're going to make a season 2 based on Last of Us 2, which, by the way, is going to be fun. Like, I can't even imagine how they're going to tackle that whole storyline. That will be interesting to see the reactions to. But, yeah. So I'm suspect the next episode we'll get back to the more action-y, because this is like the quiet before the storm. But we also get to see a human story about Bill and Frank.
Did not expect that at all.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to meet Bill. But, like, Bill was, like, heartbroken over Frank's recent death.
Yeah,
but he decided to join him. I was like, oh, wow, okay. So that made perfect sense, too. Yeah. In the way of the story. Man, that music was so good. I have to listen to it again.
And it's great for those like us who've played the games, because we didn't know what was going to happen, because the whole Frank and Bill didn't show up. The storyline didn't show up in the games.
Yeah. So by doing this, they're doing a good job of keeping it interesting for new viewers and for people who play the games. Like, they're keeping us on our toes, and you can always see the reference to the nods to the game players, like the checkpoints behind us. Or the fact that there was a
collect all you can get.
Yeah, or the near car crash of the first episode. Even though in the game they actually got hit by a car, but they changed in the first episode. They almost teased the game fans, like they knew what they were doing. So I can't wait for the next episode. That was a beautifully sad episode that took place in a tiny little set. You know, that's about it.
And Nick Offerman and the other actor, we missed his name, but he did a great job.
Those two were phenomenal. Whoever they were.
Yeah. I'm guessing this song is going to be a hit. Murray Bartlett.
Yeah, I think that's his. That must be the other guy, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
great.
Well, I knew Ron Swanson wasn't his real name. I thought that was his Anchorman name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I knew the man.
No, I knew Nick Offerman, but for some reason Ron Swanson came to my mind.
I still remember from that GIF where where he picks up like the computer and throws it into the chute. So now we're associating him with this episode, this heartbreaking episode. It's so strange. Comedians can make really good actors, though, as we saw with Robin Williams. So
fantastic episode, really good. Very beautiful.
I'm emotionally drained.
Yeah, that was my voice has completely changed because of that.
That was enough for one day. Well, I think we've I don't know
exhausted
how to,
ourselves.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Maybe teary. I didn't cry, but maybe teary.
That's enough to move anyone, I would say.
Expected and Infected. It got heartbreaking story that made everyone cry again for the third episode.
I prepared tissues this time.
Just for episode 4, I'm going to prepare like 2-bit tissues just in case.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if I can keep up with this depression.
Yeah, same.
Oh jeez. I hope everyone enjoyed our reactions for episode 3.
Forgive us about Ron Swanson. Anyway.
We appreciate it, Ron. You were great.
Yeah.
Nick, you were also great. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. Thanks for watching it, and take care, and
have a good day.